What's going on, my silly little motherfuckers? As far as the AMC shit, there's nothing going on. More than what I put out there. Everything today, everything so far is so good. So if people want to say, is this happening, breaking news? Like, fucking Saturday night, nothing's happening. So I'm going to say the airplane story probably a little bit later. But I promised Elk I was going to finish the clown story. Because I was on the phone with him today. I was going to send him a fucking clown to terrorize his neighborhood. And I talked about the time when I fought that clown in San Diego. So it's one of those things where like nobody has a clown story like me, just like nobody had a flight like me yesterday. And this is what I'm finding out. Not many people had a childhood like me. So the clown, this is how it went down. This is the San Diego clown story. So I hope you motherfuckers don't go out there and stuff like hunting clowns or something. But here goes. Down in San Diego, before the financial meltdown, I was down there doing some stuff, business stuff, whatever. And I was down in this condo I was renting downtown San Diego, like on Market Street, like 2 blocks away from the federal court. You know, it's just fucked up because I used to see people in the buses getting broke by. I was like, bye. But anyway, doesn't matter. I never got the big bus treatment. Anyway, so I'm out there and I had met with a couple of people, had some drinks and stuff like that, you know. And you ever have those nights where you didn't think you were gonna get drunk, but somehow or another, the weather, I don't know, the waitress, at the end of the day, you're out there like, I don't know where I live, I think it's over there. That's what happened to me. I was like fucking gone. Like I could have talked to like Yoda, like that type of shit. So anyway, I walked back. By the way, San Diego is a fucking weird place. Beautiful types of whatever, you know, like the Petco Stadium, you know. When I was down there, I was like, you know, I was like, yeah, it's cool, it's like a mini type city type stuff, whatever, you know. But then I'm walking back to my building, and it's a nice condo building, whatever, and I get in, but I go into the front lobby because I wasn't driving. I don't drink and drive. I'm not a fucking loser. At the end of the day, I fucking walked back. I was like, hey. So I go through the main entrance door, and I go upstairs, and there's 2 sets of elevators. There's the one that's in the front, which is through the lobby from the street, on Market Street, and then there's an elevator that goes to the back of the building, goes to the garage. So I get off on my floor. It's like on the 4th or 5th floor. I didn't. Could be the 5th. Could be the 4th. So I get off, and to walk to my apartment, I got to walk down the hallway because it was designed like a square, and it was a courtyard in the middle and fountain, whatever. So no big deal. So I'm walking down this long hallway, and I'm drunk, and the hallway's going like this. And I'm in that mood, like I just gotta get to my door. Everything's gonna be okay, Lou. Once we get to that door now, we don't need nobody else in this world. We're okay. Let me see, no monkey. Like that was like that. So I was minding my business. All of a sudden, on the other side of the hallway, I see a strange shape. And I couldn't make it out. It was weird. It wasn't like a man. It was like weird. Like it looked weird, like big on the bottom and whatever, and like something on top, like a hat. But I was drunk, so I thought I was hallucinating. I was okay with it, whatever. You know, it could have been a reindeer for all I know. As I start walking, I see that whatever that is starts walking also like crooked, like weird. And I'm like, wow, I'm really drunk. I'm telling myself, you should stop drinking, Lou. So as I keep walking, this weird object starts to become like the light of the hallway starts hitting him more. But you don't get the full light because the courtyard is like glass there. So it's nighttime. I don't know, 3 in the morning or something. So I keep walking down, and then when I finally get enough light and I'm close enough, you know, because drunks, we don't got 20/20. When we get close, if you need to get closer, I go, that's when my heart just went, my soul just left. My soul went to Massachusetts. It was a clown. And the clown was walking like this. But it wasn't like a, you know, the happy little fucking transmit for that clown. No, this clown looked like he was like, put paint on this face. Like that. So I'm looking at this clown like, fuck is a clown doing in the hallway? 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. And he's like walking to me, and he's like fucking drunk. I don't know if he's drunk because I'm drunk. So I just see him walking weird, but I'm I'm drunk and I don't know what's going on. I'm moving this way, he's moving that way. And as we get closer, we're like trying to like he's looking at me strange, I'm looking at him strange. And at a certain point, we gotta pass each other. That moment, you know, that moment within arm's reach. And all of a sudden, as I'm getting close, I just look at him. I'm like, "The fuck you doing here?" It's because I'm like, "You're a fucking clown. What the fuck you doing here?" And he's like, "I hate you." I'm like, "Go fuck yourself." I'm just getting to my door, and all of a sudden, this motherfucker raises his hands up like to grab me. So I was drunk, but I got off like a sloppy left to like his body. So I went right underneath and I tagged him. And let me tell you something. Being a drunk, you're proud of whatever you do. Like something like that. In my mind, I saw like a quick, man, it was perfect. But in reality, it was probably like, one of those things. So this clown, he took the shot. And then that's when he turned around and he just growled. The fucking nose, like the no joke's full clown. And he dove at me. And cause I was drunk, I couldn't stand anything. So he put me up, he pushed me up against the wall. And I was there like a domestic violence victim, like, oh no, stop it. Cause you can't, cause you're fighting a clown at 3 o'clock in the morning in the hallway. And all of a sudden, and the fucking shoving back and forth, because we haven't really gotten to the blows, we fucking go down to the ground. Like then that's when I know like it's real, but I'm fucking drunk. When you're drunk, try pressing the elevator button when you're drunk on a building that has, I don't know, like 17 floors. You're like, any one of these motherfuckers is gonna happen. So anyway, he fucking lands and he gets like on top because the wall was there. This motherfucker is trying to strangle me. What is like that type of like, he's screaming like, I'm gonna kill you. Like fucking hands around my neck. Tell me if I didn't feel like a transmit for that. But my brain kicked in. So I chopped down his fucking hand. He came closer. I started to machine gun his head. I lifted him up. And then what's the funny thing is, like my brain kicked in, like let's do judo to this motherfucker. So I fucking took him and I did the best drunk omoplata in the world. Like I caught him, I had him. And it was so funny because when I caught him with that fucking, the over and I had his leg perfectly, his arm perfectly there, then my brain kicked in, let me just grab his hip. Then I had him there, I started beating his fucking up. I started punching him in that red head. His fucking hat is on the side, his nose is there. And he's like, I'm still gonna kill you. And I'm there, I'm putting pressure on his arm, like, you're never gonna fucking use it. I told Elk today, he was never gonna use that hand to jerk off again, ever. I was like gonna rip his shoulder out of his fucking socket. Like, I was gonna work on this motherfucker. I was drunk. So, I mean, I'm fighting a killer clown. He just said he was gonna kill me. He tried to choke me. So all of a sudden, like, I got him pinned down. But the problem is with pinning somebody, you gotta make a decision. Are you gonna strangle him and put him to sleep? You're gonna let him get up and attack you. So I wasn't gonna let this motherfucker get up. Ain't no way this clown, I saw his big shoes. I wasn't gonna have that chase me to my apartment. So I said, in my brain, I was like, I'll fucking reach around and I'll fucking strangle this motherfucker, pull his fucking collar across and just, put him to sleep, Didn't want to kill the clown, I was scared like shit. I was fucking terrified. I had a clown say he was gonna kill me. So at the end of the day, when I'm about to strangle this clown, I already got him in a fucked up omoplata. I have him there. And all of a sudden I just got that moment, like, why am I gonna hurt this clown for? Like it dawned on me, like, I don't know, I guess like when somebody created almond milk, this is the idea that jumped in his mind, like, why am I gonna drink milk? So I said, why am I gonna strangle this motherfucker? So I let the omoplata go, I put my body weight on him, and I get up drunk, and I stumble away to my door. And I'm seeing him, he's there on the ground, like he's not getting up, which is fine for me because I could do my getaway. So I get to my apartment, I open the door and I go inside, and I close the door, and I'm in my apartment. And I'm like, you're breathing heavy, you feel like, you feel like the adrenaline. But then something happens to me in my brain, like, did I just fight a clown? Like, did that really happen? So inside of me, I don't know what, must have been alcohol, because it sure as hell wasn't the Puerto Rican. I turned around and I opened the door to see, like, to look at the clown again, because this is before it said taking photos on phones and shit. I needed to see, like, this fucking clown attacked me. No joke, when I opened the door, that clown was right fucking this. The fucking clown was right there. He had no nose. He had his regular nose. I could see the skin color. And at the end of the day, he was there without a hat with a red. So he looked like a fucked up clown. And he was angry. His fucking arm was all fucking yanked out. And he's there. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I fucking tackled this motherfucker. I no joke. It was the funniest thing in the world, because remember I said he was oddly shaped? He had like pants that were like padded. So like when I grabbed him around his waist and I took him down, it's like I was grabbing foam. I mean, this motherfucker terrified me, and he's standing outside my fucking door. If I would have looked through the little peephole, I'd be like, oh shit, this motherfucker's there. Let me tell you something. I'm fucking on this car. Now, no joke, I mounted this motherfucker. Now I'm like, dog, you're going to sleep. Because now that I saw it was a real nose underneath, you know, the fear started to leave. So, but I'm slow. So, you know, like in judo or BJJ or MMA, but mostly BJJ or judo, when you're going for a choke, you're doing that shit quick so nobody can react to it and counter it. So since I was drunk, I strangled him slowly, which is fucked up. So I put one hand deep in that fucking collar. I reached underneath for the other one, and I was like, you stay still, Mr. fucking clown. I'm gonna fuck you up. You're gonna go to sleep right now. So I just fucking tightened them up. I saw the fucking eyes like I'm like, any moment now, when you're drunk, you can't execute things perfectly. I was fucking yanking him. I probably gave him whiplash. But finally, I got him to the point where he was just going out. Until my next door neighbor, she's like, get off my husband. I was like, who the fuck are you? This ain't no husband, this is a killer clown. This is it right here. I'm fucking killing it. And I'm not letting go. I got my fucking hand deep in his fucking collar, and I'm putting this motherfucker to sleep. So she's screaming, oh, no, whatever. So no joke, this motherfucker was her husband. He went out for a party. He works as a clown at night. He was a real estate broker in the daytime, so he was making money at night as a clown, like telling fucked up jokes or comedian type shit. So I guess he started drinking, or didn't make the money he wanted. I don't know what it was. But me and him crossed paths. And the next day in the afternoon, when he was sober, motherfucker never liked me. But at the end of the day, we understood what happened. He was all fucked up. His carotid artery, he's like, my head hurts a lot. I was like, yeah, because I was trying to kill you. But let me tell you something. That hallway, like when I saw it the next day, you had like clown makeups on the carpet, on the floor, on the wall. Like my clothing had clown makeup. It was the crazy. So nobody in the world has a clown story like me. When people are afraid of clowns, I laugh. I go, you motherfuckers, you guys don't know about the shit that happened in the train, me, Benny, and Mike. That was one thing when we were kids, and it was technically because we were kind of like assholes, and they were assholes. That's different. This motherfucker, 3 o'clock in the morning in a dark hallway. Let me tell you something. It's one of these things where I could just imagine, like any moment, I'm gonna choke you out. Could you imagine? I was going to work on this mother to choke him out, and he's like trying to reach up to like take my eyes out. I had a fucking clown trying to take my eyes out. A fucking real estate broker that was a clown by night, and the motherfucker happened to live on the same floor as me. That's why I don't go to San Diego no more. That motherfucker's still walking around there because the real estate market collapsed. But how do you become a clown? I mean, what possesses somebody to go, yeah, I'm gonna be a clown? I can't just go out there to a comedy club. I'm gonna be a clown. It's a fucking clown with a fucked up shoulder and a neck that's fucking been, he had the marks. That's my clown, San Diego clown story. So that's fucked up. I didn't want to think about it, but imagine you open your door and there's a fucked up clown at your door. So airplane story next.